Yesterday's price is not today's price. Yesterday's price is not today's price.
What do you say a woman is?
I believe that everyone can identify for themselves.
Okay. Do you believe then that men can become pregnant and have abortions?
Yeah.
Another one. Another one.
Oh, but you're harming a life. I believe this is life. Well, some religions don't. So how about that? Our Jewish brothers and sisters, they are able to have an abortion according to their faith. You know, there are so many faiths that do not have the same definition of life as fundamentalist Christians. And so what about their rights? What about their right to exercise their faith? It's ridiculous. And it is theocratic. It's authoritarian. It is wrong.
Another one. Another one.
There could be no greater contrast to the beautiful image of a mother holding her infant child than the chilling displays our nation saw in recent days. Lawmakers in New York cheered with delight upon the passage of legislation that would allow a baby to be ripped from the mother's womb moments from birth. These are living, feeling, beautiful babies who will never get the chance to share their love and their dreams with the world. And then we had the case of the governor of Virginia, where he stated he would execute a baby after birth. To defend the dignity of every person, I am asking Congress to pass legislation to prohibit the late-term abortion of children who can feel pain in a mother's womb. Let us work together to build a culture that cherishes innocent life.
Another one. Another one.
Number one. Number two, I don't make money from China. You do. I don't make money from Ukraine. You do. I don't make money from Russia. You made $3.5 million, Joe, and your son gave you. They even have a statement that we have to give 10% to the big man. You're the big man, I think.
Another one. Another one.
We have more oil than anybody, okay? And it's an incredible thing that it's happened over the last few years, a lot of great things, and you're paying, what, $2 a gallon for your gasoline? That's okay. You know what that's like? That's like a tax cut. That's bigger than a tax cut. If Biden got in, you'd be paying $7, $8, $9. Didn't they say, get rid of your car?
Prices at some local gas stations, they're way above the average. Well, across the street from the Beverly Center, one of the most expensive places in L.A., drivers are paying this, nearly $7 for regular unleaded, nearly $8 for premium. Drivers said they were surprised and not in a good way.
Another one. Another one.
Well, I'll tell you what, the little stickers on gas pumps all across the country illustrate the American people know exactly whose fault this is. This was deliberate. This isn't an accident. This isn't an unintended side effect. This is exactly what Joe Biden promised he would do, and it's what he's done. If you look at when Biden was sworn in, gas nationally was $2.09 a gallon. On that first day, what does Biden do? He cancels the Keystone Pipeline. Boom, day one. What does he do after that? January 27th, a week later, he halts all new oil and gas leases on federal land, both onshore and offshore. Federal land, onshore and offshore, comprises roughly 25% of U.S. oil and gas production.
Another one. Another one.
Very sad and frustrating.
Empty shelves with
to national full-blown crisis. Go to the store, and in some places you'll find the store shelves where you usually find formula out of stock.
Going to stores in search of baby formula only to find empty shelves. That's because there's a nationwide shortage. But what's causing this shortage and what can be done to fix it? Across the country, over 40% of the top-selling formula products were out of stock. And in 5 states, that percentage is worse, with the percentage being more than half. The 5 states with the highest levels sold out were Tennessee, Texas, Iowa, North Dakota, and South Dakota. The shortage stems from COVID-19 related supply chain holdups.
Bottles of infant formula. A drastic shortage of formula has left millions of parents struggling to feed their babies. Dozens have been hospitalized.
I have never seen anything like this. They come in dehydrated, you give them IV fluids, and we can give them nutrition by vein, but that's not a long-term solution.
The delivery is a much-needed win for the Biden administration. A new Associated Press poll shows the president's approval rating is at its lowest point since taking office. Just 39% of Americans like the job he's doing. But Democrats are putting out a different spin as November's midterm elections loom.
This is a tough moment for our country, but President Biden has been very decisive in his leadership. We rescued the economy, put shots in arms, money in pockets.
But supply chain issues have led to skyrocketing consumer prices in the U.S. Everything from baby formula to household appliances are almost impossible to find. Inflation has hit its highest level in 40 years. Food prices are soaring. Gas prices are now the most expensive in U.S. history.
The prices are getting crazy.
$124, not even full tank.
That same poll shows only 2 in 10 American adults feel the country is headed in the right direction. Adding to Biden's woes, another rise in COVID-19 cases and a crashing stock market.
We're going to end the news cycle for week 21 with simply think for yourself. The facts are there. I just put the facts together for the week, do some throwbacks to show you the contrast, right? Think for yourself. I'm not going to tell you what to think. And that's the problem with news sources, right? Legacy media and social media. They tell you what to think. People don't want to have open conversation with you. They want you to think like they think, or they ostracize and demonize you. Think for yourself. Make your own decision. People and disagree. It's okay to disagree. Like, subscribe. New videos coming out. Taxes, gun control, economics. It's going to get interesting.